No, what do you got? So I haven't really had much time to really think about deck builds and deck ideas. I have one idea, but it's not with anything that we have going on. So
So one that I'm really actually no, I don't want to build it right now because we just did the Brawl deck, and you probably end up in there. I was thinking of the Prowess one, but what was Samut again? She's the Haste Tribal, right?
yeah, H tribe will be kind of nifty.
Okay, yeah, I want to build Samut, Vizier of Naktamun, whatever you call it, Haste Tribal.
And the cool thing is, so it lets us also mess with other things that like give pseudo haste. So like with like things entering. So like uh
Mhm.
the what's the new thing that you could the blitz effects.
Right, you double draw. That's very true. All right, before we start, let's get the names. So now, okay, we have to make a rule that whenever we build one of these D-Spark Planeswalkers, it has to be like a pun on top of a pun of them losing their spark.
Submit Vizier of Naktamun.
Yeah,
Naktamun?
that's
Naktamun?
that's the yeah, it's this one. To our audience doesn't know what we're talking about. First strike, vigilance, and haste, dude. That line is so good. It triggers off itself. So at
Yeah.
worst, it's drawing the first time it comes out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
seems fun to me.
Hmm. It's I don't know how to make a D Spark level name.
Samut Vizier of Nakatum.
Uh, not to come on my Spark. I don't know. What? What?
Hold on, not to come on my spark. Yeah. I mean, sure. Try not to come on my spark. There
Okay.
we go.
Oh. All right. All right.
She
Whew.
Vizier. That one, yeah. Only a 3-drop. Is that her smallest iteration?
Maybe.
Even counting the planeswalkers? I think it is. Yeah.
They kind of been
Five,
around.
four, four. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So there's some new stuff that's really interesting, and some other cards I didn't think about what are also really interesting. So there's the one card. There's a Tyranid that came out called Death Leaper. Death Leaper, Terror Weapon. It's flash and haste, and creatures you control enter the battlefield this turn have double strike.
Ugh.
It does have to be the same turn it enters, so it's not like it doesn't just stay out there. But I mean, that could still
We could
be
also
pretty
play.
nifty.
We could just play Rage Reflection, which does give things double strike. Also, because I think her effect is deals combat damage, right?
Yeah, you can also run stuff like with
Wait. If you, yeah, it deals combat damage. So on the turn that they come out, if we do extra combat stuff, like like Morog. Go ahead. What were you saying?
but stuff like Flame Shadow Conjuring, and what's that thing where you flip dice and you make a copy when a
Right,
creature
Flame Shadow
enters?
Conjure, Flame. Oh, March of something, right? March of the March. It's March something. I know what it
There it
is.
is. There it is. Mirror
Mirror
March.
March. There we go.
It also makes stuff like Splinter Twin really cool, like Splinter Twin and Kiki Jiki. Where
I was literally just thinking Kiki Jiki.
we could also do a side combo and put like if we run
Zealous
Kiki,
Contrips, yeah.
it's just like a backup combo. Oh, you know what's really cool creature that has haste is the Layla, the Blade Reforged, the thing that exiles the top of your deck. That's a nifty thing. I mean, that's nifty, but I don't know how
What about Helm
powerful
of the Host?
it does. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty. I like stacking that up.
Imagine that on our commander. So there was one more thing that you said. Oh no, I got Splinter Twin. Yeah.
You,
What about Fable of the Mirror Breaker?
it doesn't have haste.
No, but it's a Kiki Jiki on the other
I was
side.
saying Splinter Twin.
Oh well, I got Splinter Twin in.
Also, I was also looking at like Bloodbraid
We
Elf.
should
It's kind of
give
cool.
yeah, we should just give. I'll put Bloodblade.
Oh, we need to run Orin Frostfang.
Yes. And then hold on, we need haste enablers too. So
Urabrask has haste and gives
yes.
everything haste.
Urabrask is what I was thinking.
No, he's so cheap. He's so budget. Rhythm of the Wild.
Yeah. And then Fervent Charge. Or what's the 3-mana thing that you can sack it to give a creature +2/+2.
Oh, Fires of Yavimaya.
Then we got Hammer of Perforos. Wait a minute. Does this work with the Boar? Whenever a creature you control that deals combat damage to a player, if a creature enters the... Yeah, that should work, right? What's the Boar called? Ilrog?
The bull. Yeah, no, it's Ilharg. The Raise Boar.
I want to play it extra, like, some more extra combat things, because they seem really good with this commander. What's the new one that untaps them, they get first strike?
Karlach, Fury of Avernus. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Say it again.
It's Karlach. Karlach.
Spell it? Oh, Kar. This one? Yes.
Yep.
That's the one I was thinking.
Yo, Questing Beast has haste.
I want me some Elder Gargaroth.
That doesn't have haste.
I know, but we're gonna play other haste enablers. It's not just gonna be all haste. It's still gonna be good creatures.
But
like
Goldspan Dragon has haste.
It sure does. Gold.
There's some cool things that give tokens every turn and they gain haste, but like I want like scarier things to come out.
Right, but remember, tokens draw. So if it's like a good token maker, then we can play it.
So like Loyal Apprentice it's a 2/1 with haste. It's a 2 mana. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, you get a 1/1
with
colorless
fire. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Because that's basically a Phyrexian arena.
Squee, the Dubious Monarch, because you can constantly replay him. He's got haste, and he makes a 1/1 token that's tapped and attacking.
So, yeah, things that create tokens tapped and attacking are pretty good.
Like Legion Warboss is another, he's the mentor, and then he makes a 1/1 goblin.
Well, Goblin Rabble Master would be better, right?
Well, they're both good. Legion Warboss.
Yeah, but Legion Warboss doesn't give the tokens haste, right?
No, it gives him haste.
Oh, they do get haste?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one makes other
all goblins have to attack each turn.
Hold on. So, any more extra combat ones we want to play? Maybe. What's some of the sorceries we can play? I want to get in the creature draw. So Beast Whisper, Guardian Project. Great Henge. What do we think about Tribute to the World Tree?
I like that because a lot of haste creatures aren't super big, so they're either gonna draw a card or make them bigger. Well, I also like Toski in this kind of deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grand
How do you
Warlord,
spell it?
Rod. Oh, Toski. Toski.
Oh, the new Sirach and
Start.
Goreclaw.
Yeah.
It's another haste enabler. We're probably gonna cut some, but I just added all the ones for right now.
Grand Warlord Rada is the 3/4 haste that whenever one or more creatures attack, you add that much mana in any combinations of red or green, and it doesn't leave until the end of the turn.
Mm.
So it's like a baby Clouth.
What's some more sorcery or some more extra combats we can play?
Um, we can run Hellkite Charger.
Does this one work with Helm?
No, because it's only the first combat phase. It looks for first combat.
Uh. So do you want to play Combat Celebrant?
Oh, we could, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So wait. What you were saying? What were you saying?
No, I was just reading the Karlach, and I was reading. We did Toski. Oh, the Rada, the Warlord, Grand Warlord Rada that makes the extra mana. I said it was like a baby version of Clouth. With Clouth, wouldn't be too bad because it also has flying and haste, and it can make a lot of mana.
Wait, which one did you say? Oh, I got Grand Warlord.
Uh,
This one?
Clouth, the Unrivaled Agent, KL, yeah. Oh my god! Imagine a Ragavan that's been tempted by the ring, an unblockable Ragavan, basically. We did that. Probably still a good Shamanic Revelation deck.
Rich Cars. Return of the Wild Speaker.
Man, sneak attack would be really cool.
Seasons
But
past.
we would lose everything we did if we did that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Sneak Attack unless it's in the decks that abuse it. Like the new dragon guy and the chick that ends the turn. I got all the drawers. Oh, should we play Garruk's Uprising?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll cut down on some draw. For now, I'm just adding it all.
What about this being a Beastmaster Ascension deck? Because this is a deck that wants to attack a lot.
But wouldn't it still just be better to play the doublers like a natural growth?
Well, I mean, but like a 2/2 going to a 4/4 isn't scary.
You're
Having
right.
a 2/2 go to a
We
7/7.
can play it all. Beast.
We could also run the end raise Forerunners and Craterhoof. They both have haste.
Wait, Craterhoof, you said?
Yeah, Craterhoof and end raise Forerunner, the boar that's like the budget Craterhoof, also technically has haste. Oh wait, no. Before we do that, because we have so many haste enablers, what about running a Tali?
Mm-hmm.
Getting the trigger a Tali.
What's the new guy that we've been playing and everything that pops all the ancient silverback? What is it?
Silverback Elder.
Silver.
Dude is boss.
Love me some Atali.
Wait, what about Blade of Selves? All the tokens are copies that enter this turn.
Yeah, but I mean, it has to go on something that's not legendary.
Yeah, it's true, but we have a lot of things in our deck.
I think, yeah. I mean, it looks like we have a good enough. Actually, looking at it. Okay, I mean,
Quiet Crossroads is only like $17.
oh, I forgot my Zendikar. Zendikar was
Oh,
searching.
Garblin Anarchomancer. Let's get that reduction going.
Silvala for ramp. Silvala. Isn't there a commander that cared about haste and it did something with treasures, or is that Jund?
It's Jund. It's the yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yeah, it has to be. Unfortunately, it has to be a yeah, it has to be it's Jund. Needs black.
What's the land that gives haste? Can we play that one?
There is one land that works. It's Flamekin Village and Hall of the Bandit Lord. You have to pay 3 life for Hall of Bandit Lord. Oh, Hanowar Battlements works. It's colorless, but 1 red tap, target creature gains haste at the end of the turn. And then if we have the other half of it, we get to make a abomination of a land creature that nobody plays.
What's the other?
The other half of it. Shit, I don't remember. It's the other half of the Writhing Township. Because I think it's a red creature.
It is.
Yeah, look it up. I think it's the same. It's the same name. It's like something Defender. Hanowar Garrison. That's what it is. Or Hanwire Garrison.
That seems fine.
I mean, it does make
steps in
tokens.
attacking. Yeah, so we can play it. All right, so now getting in some ramp. I want me some Soul Ring. I want me some Decanter. Well, Thought Vessel. Decanter. We have Morog as well. So I want to play fetch lands and land ramp. So Sakura Tribe Elder. Wood Elves. What the hell? And then what's the? Is it Finhorn? What's the
No,
Llanowar?
no, not Finhorn. Is Finhorn? No, Finhorn Elves is the Mana Dork.
I'm looking for the
Farhaven Elf.
Yep, Farhaven Elf, and then we want Harrow, Rampant Growth, Cultivate, Kodama, Three Visits. And then we want Timeless Witness. And then we want Balagid.
Valakut.
What about Xenaghost? It doubles something power and gives it haste. Is that too redundant? I don't know.
No, because I mean it still is a nice buff to something.
Do we want to play like okay.
And having an indestructible creature hanging around is kind of cool.
How do you spell his name?
Oh, it's Zena. Sorry, not ZX. XENA. Sorry, I was saying Xena Ghost in my head, but it's X. And it's the god of revels. God of parties.
Do we want to play any of the like Zopandrel or Natural Growth?
Yeah. I like Zapendrel, but like, yeah, I like Zapendrel. I like keeping it on the creature side.
Okay, so for lands, I want to play the fetches so that we can trigger Morag. So we got Myriad Landscape. We got Prismatic Vista. Fabled Passage. Also, we definitely want both Seiju who endures. Do we get Reliquary? Give me some Reliquary Tower. Both Seiju who endures.
I do see some, because this is a some sneak attack shenanigans. I am seeing some people are like, hey, we can almost make this a CDH deck.
Wooded Foothills. Oh, I'm sure. Wooded Foothills. Hold on, let's look at the curve. 69 to 38. Okay, so more green. But we can run like a Windswept and an Arid Mesa. Okay, Command Tower. What else do we want for lands? Command Tower. What's the tutorable ones?
So Stomping Ground, Cinderglade.
Stomping Ground, Cinderglade.
A Sheltered Thicket is the bicycle land. Wooded Ridgeline is just the
Wait, Sheltered Thicket using?
Yeah, that's the bicycle.
And then what's the other one you said?
So we have like the snow one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or the regular one, which is Wooded Ridgeline and Highland Forest. Or Taiga. If you want to go that route.
Okay. And then so we want to make sure we have Forest and Mountains. Forest. Okay, and then what other lands do we want to play?
Like utility wise, or just like regular lands?
Regular lands. I mean, we could, there's probably some utility too.
Wooded Foothill, I really like in like these type of things.
I got Wooded.
Then Rockfall Vale.
Wait. Yeah, Wooded Foothills, we said, right? Yeah, I got Wooded, Windswept, Prismatic, Myriad, yeah, Fabled.
Rootbound Crag.
Okay, so Root. And then what was the other one you said? What's the Battlebound one?
The Battlebound Spire Garden.
Spire Garden. And then what was the other one you said?
Rockfall Vale. Yeah, it's Rockfall. Yeah, that one. And Firelit Thicket is the filter land.
And then the Pain land.
Oh, Carplusian Forest.
And we'll probably cut it there.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn, $1. Let's go. All right.
Ka-ching, so ka-ching.
31, 8, and 4? 9 and 4. Okay. So we have one MDFC. Yes.
Did you want to run Valakut?
Which Valakut?
The
Oh,
The
right. The land, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Ya, yeah. Yavimai, you mean?
Well, no, you can store in I mean like Valkyx, the one that like discards and you draw, or puts the bottom of your deck and you draw. You have the FC.
Yes, we can play that. So Yavimai Cradle. I'll take out a forest. Yeah, we could play. Yeah, we could play that. I'm cool with that. Hey, nobody asked you. I mean, that is a good card.
Yeah.
All right, so we cut a. We only have 12 basics. 11 is fine. We have a lot of tutorable targets, so.
Yeah, because we have like 3 or 4 shock. Actually, no, we have
Dude,
1, 2,
only
3, 4
cards to cut. Dude, we've been fucking on it recently.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, I think Blade of Selves might be.
Yeah, we can get that.
You know what? Hold on. Let's. In a world where Craterhoof and Mason gets a Blade of Selves, hold on. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, can't target that. 14. Oh my god. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 legal targets. So that's a good amount. But considering that it doesn't work with our commander, you know. What do you think?
We can't put it on our commander, but also a lot of those creatures we looked at were creatures that we kind of don't want to attack anyway. Like we don't want to swing with like our Beast Whisperer or like a Sakura Tribe Elder. Right. So that number goes down really quickly.
So
or
which like haste enabler do we want to cut? Because I don't think we need like this many. We have a lot. Is it Hammer or is it
well, we have all the creature utilities, so I'd cut maybe Hammer.
Hammer? Okay.
Because I really don't want to lose sack lands. Just I know that side's really cool. Mm-hmm. And like haste enablers aren't as important because we have so many of them, so we just had to cut one more card.
Hold on. Thinking about putting in Blighted Woodland. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. All right, so we only need to cut one more card. Oh, we put in like no interaction. Druid of Purification.
We're haste deck. Why do you want to? We don't need it.
But Heroic Intervention. Beast Within, and what's the? Oh my god, I can't. I'm drawing a blank on the thing that can go on any permanent and turns it into a tree. Into a Song of the Dryads?
Yeah, Song of the Dryads. Alright. So now they cut a few more cards.
Let me read Clouts really quick. What do you think about this?
Nah.
It's just for the
we had to pay X into it.
Do you want to play like a Bane of Progress then? We have 12 enchantments. We could end up cutting down on some because we're probably gonna cut some of the draw.
We do have Silverback Elder, which kind of does all that stuff too.
Right, but I would like at least one more like good destroyer. Maybe that's Bane, unless you want to play the Fade to History card. What are you feeling?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Bane of Progress.
Let's do it.
It makes a lot of people look at you and just go.
Oh, we could also play Vandal Blast. Well, that's only artifacts though.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think we cut Mirror March. It's cute, but sometimes we could, if we spend a turn to play it, we could flip and then not get it, and then it sucks.
Okay. All right. I think we can cut one of the drawers between Shamanic, Rishkars, and Return.
I think the Rishkars, because I think our creatures right off the bat don't get super big. It'll take a little while before we get the big value of it, and we're going to get a lot more value, I think, from our commander playing creatures and swinging and getting the draw from that. Then we're like later on it'll be really nice, but I think we're going to have a consistent amount of draw as is with those kind of effects.
No, I agree with you. Rishkars can go.
It's not like I'm going to play like Omnath turn 4 or 5 and then play Rishkars and go nuts. I want to play my commander. I want to play a bunch of small creatures.
Yeah, we need to cut 4 cards. All right. What about Bloodbraid? How you feel about Bloodbraid? You know, here's my thought on it, right? As a turn 4 goes, right? So we get to go like this into Bloodbraid, which means that hands down, we're gonna hit like a ramp spell, so we get to ramp and potentially draw a card. I mean, that seems pretty good for 4, but how do you feel about it?
Or we can even get like a combat celebrant. Like we have things that like lower cost creatures that we get hit too.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it though?
I kind of like it.
Okay. What about everything here?
Rabble Master I don't like because like I don't want to attack with Goblin Archaeomancer.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
The Garrison's cute, but like, do we have to run it just for the other side? Like the other side's not even crazy.
So it does make 2. So that does draw 2 cards a turn if it hits an open player.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are tapped and attacking.
True.
Hold on. I want to look at. Can I look at the backside somehow? Is there a way to like?
I scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Does it have? All right, let me look it up. It's a Writhing Township because I think it makes Eldrazi's.
Okay, so yeah, let me read it. I want to see if it's worth it.
So Trample Haste whenever it attacks you, put 2/3/2 colorless Eldrazi horrors tapped and attacking.
So a 7/4 with Trample and Haste that makes another 6 power worth of creatures. So it's attacking for 11, and the turn it flips, it gets to draw a card because it has Trample and Haste, and then it makes another 2 cards that it gets to draw with. I don't know. I feel like this is a deck that he's staying.
All right, I'm for it. I love this combo. It's just it's so hard to pull off.
I mean, because you get to draw, but even though we're not tutoring, like, you know, you get to draw off of it, you know? Regardless, like, this side lets you draw, so I feel like it's fine for this deck. Alright, so we need to cut 3 cards. Anything here that you don't like? We could probably cut some ramp, because we probably have a ton of just, like, of these random creature ramp between Goldspan and stuff like this. Like, maybe we can cut, like, one of the ones down here, like, Rampant Growth, maybe?
Yeah, I really like either the creature base ones, the ones that could get 2 different, like the dual lands.
And what about cutting Return of the Wild Speaker too?
Oh, for that same, yeah, true. It has that same issue, I think that.
Yeah, so I think cutting that is fine. And then so we're thinking Rampant Growth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just becoming the go-to.
Because we just like the creatures over it. Like, I'd rather pay 1 more, cast the Wood Elves, and trigger all my creature-related things, you know? It just seems a lot better to me. And Druid of Purification is like, you know... Well, I'm just saying, like, for ramp, you know? Anything here that you don't like?
No, I like all this stuff.
And we're keeping Zendikar.
Yeah.
All this definitely stays. We barely have any interaction as is. Maybe we can cut 1 more Haste Enabler? How many do we have? Let's read. Are there any down here? Okay, so if we're counting lands, we have... Starting from the bottom, we have... 1, 2... we got 3, 4, kind of 5, kind of 6, not really, 7, 8, 9. Kind of 10. Wait, where was Urbrask? Did I
Right
count
there.
that? I don't think I did. 11. Yeah, 11. So should we cut any?
I think we could cut one because a lot of our creatures also just kind of have haste to begin with anyway.
Which one do you think it should be?
Probably in the enchantment side.
Okay, so then the fires.
Okay.
Hold on. So fires does give the tokens haste, but I think there's no instance where the tokens aren't like
Yeah,
tapped and attacking. Yeah.
yeah, all of our tokens
Yeah.
either have haste or tap and attacking.
Yeah, so I'm cool with that. All right. Then how many more do we got to cut? Oh, we're good. We're in it, baby.
Sweet deal.
All right, so let's give it a shot. 2 lands are special.
You know how we do.
Oh my